is the bottom of another. The top of every mountain is the bottom of another. Run for cover, you discover some will thrive and others suffer. Cause the top of every mountain is the bottom of another. Woo! Don't wait, don't hesitate. Better speak the truth, let it resonate and let it detonate and get blown away. Till you keep on rising to a higher place. Can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop coming till we hit the top. Gotta keep pushing to the day I make it. Since they won't give it to me, then I got to take it. The pain today is power tomorrow. Keep on coming, but you'll never catch me running. Cause I won't bow down. No matter what they say, I wouldn't do it any other way. Keep on coming, but you'll never catch me running. Cause I won't bow down. The top of every mountain is the bottom of another. The top of every mountain is the bottom of another. Not enough, they keep us smothered. Lower class, never the upper. Cause the top of every mountain is the bottom of.
Good evening, UN Spacey Wolf Squadron. It's your Wolf Commander Wolf 10. I'm your werewolf. Tonight we are always doing this thing seldomly. We're back at it again with a chill stream today, and we all know what the chill streams are all about. Either talk about some topics, or revisit some topics, or just talk shit with each other. Like we always do every time we do these, as usual. I'm here with my usual suspects, more along the way. Starting with the Warrior of Light, Final Fantasy Fan 12.
Greetings to viewers and my fellow Final Fantasy fans. This is Final Fantasy Fan 12, and welcome back to another live stream of the UN Spacey Wolf Squadron. And today, we are back with another chill stream today, so why don't we sit around and have a chat?
We have the Hound of the South, Dominic Powell.
Good evening, morning, or afternoon, everyone. This is the Hound of the South, Dominic Powell, and I was looking forward to an episode of the Real Millennials. However, a chill stream is fine.
We'll do that tomorrow or weekend. And a slight pause sounds like disappointment, but whatever.
You should have informed your second command on the change of plans, fearless leader.
Well, the second command must learn to adapt.
Hey, I already know. I know how to adapt.
I'm sure you do. We have the lady of our Leia plus size.
Hello, everyone. This is Leia Plus Size, your lovely Lady of Valor, and I understand we're going to have a chill stream this evening. So let's just see what we come up with. Continue. I didn't mean to interrupt everyone.
No, we just got started.
Okay.
We just came into the middle of us bickering as usual, like
Well,
We'll just let you know in advance, Leia, that at the last minute. But only today's episode of the Real Millennials has been moved to the weekend by our fearless leader here.
Okay, let me get this straight now. This stream will actually be on the weekend.
No. Our intended stream is going to be on the weekend, so right now we're doing a chill stream right now.
Oh, okay. All right. What was our intended stream? Because all I know that was supposed to be a chill stream.
It was supposed to be part 2 on the art, specifically covering animation.
And the visual arts.
So when you mean weekend, what day are we talking? Saturday, Sunday?
Oh, I'd vote for Sunday.
Look, we is not finna be taking up this stream discussing this shit. We'll discuss this in the green room. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I was just saying I vote for Sunday.
That's because you're a choir boy. And choir boy number 2 is way right behind you.
Oh.
What? It's best not to keep Leia in the dark about anything.
Thank you.
He's got you there.
Yes.
So says our scribe, who also shares a spot within our other reaches up messaging.
Hey, everyone is.
What the heck?
Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone is being informed.
I'm just saying, y'all just seem to depend on me too much.
You are the leader. Of course we depend on you.
Yes, but I also assign you guys. Look, damn it, take the topics and start talking.
Sheesh.
I've been going back and forth with this. We can cover this a whole different time.
Well, since
Like
well we
March.
are in the middle of March. Let's soon the season of fall
Hey,
of
nowhere
winter
near
will
March.
come
What
to
the
an
hell you
end.
talking about?
Yeah, we
Hey,
just got.
when
It's the very first week of March.
You got
hey,
him.
I'm just saying soon. Hey,
Him.
I'm just saying soon. You know, we're gonna be in the spring season. So is there any of you are looking forward for when spring comes around?
No.
Well, well, we got the World Figure Skating Champs coming. World Figure Skating Championships coming up later this month, and I get to see my Cougar crush Ilya Manaline skate again, and I am very excited.
Wait, how
All
old
right,
are you?
nice.
Yes, Lord. I cannot wait till he gets out there and skates on that ice again.
Yeah,
I've
how
never been
old
this
is
excited. Hmm.
you? Said Cougar Crush. How
Yes,
old is he?
Ilion is 21 years old, but I think he's
Oh,
gorgeous.
trying to rob the crane. Oh Lord.
Well,
I
let's
think
well speaking of
Her first student crush. Oh Lord.
because I normally don't look at, I don't care for Timothy Chalamet. I don't care for a lot of the other guys, but there's something about this guy that
You better
I
watch
just
your back. You
adore.
got Mr. Jazz Hands, behind you. Mr. Jazz Man might want to have to you
what's
know,
up his game?
add a little something sweet in your coffee.
That's okay. He's coming with me to see Stars on Ice. It's coming to Michigan in May, and I've already got tickets because I want to see him skate live. So he's
Oh, okay.
coming with me. Well, he hasn't come with me yet, but it's probably me and my other friends that we're fans. We might go. It might be a girls' night out for that one, but he understands.
Girl, you making some advancements? Hallelujah.
He
Oh
might come
Lord,
along.
bless this woman. Bless her.
Oh,
Lord
good
Jesus,
Lord.
bless her. Yes, sir. Bless her. And her man, Mr. Jesus.
Good Lord. He understands. Like I said, he might go too. I told him it would be nice if he comes see a figure skate. Yes.
Nowadays, every single one of us. I already got my romance, but you guys sorely need y'all romance. I should not be the only one that should be paired up, okay? In this group.
Well, you know something. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying, but I think romance and love should not be rushed. When it's right, it's
This
right.
ain't rush.
Even right
saying,
now.
at some point in the years to come, all of us should be well spoken for. At some point, we should be that group that when we get to the end of a spectacular series, we are all paired up, and most of us maybe more or less having children. I want that Kodak moment of all of us, old and gray, with either some babies or some grandbabies, and together with somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about at the tail end of a long running series, like Digimon.
Final, don't let him put pressure on you.
I ain't putting no damn pressure on him. I'm putting my
Well, I'm taking my time this time. I've had some bad relationships in the past for
Take
the
all the
wrong
time y'all
reasons.
need, but I'm just saying, whenever we reach that finish line, at some point we should be all married with children or with some grandbabies. Just saying, life is too short right now, and I'm a little worried. Okay, I'm a little worried because all this kind of crazy stuff that's been happening all over the news outlets and all over the world. I mean, look. I'm just saying we should be looking at the world at how fucked it is, and still chose to love the world. Okay, and
He's
some
not, he's not wrong.
too much to
Well,
ask.
like as on my outro, like it has a way to remind, telling people that cynicism and nihilism are for losers because like they're not accurate portrayals of what the world actually is.
I'll throw on a little
Because there's
caveat
no.
too, but finish what you're saying. Ask some things. What you're saying? Because I got what the excuse me. What's that? Coming down with a cold too. Whew,
And we're not even in spring yet.
right?
Yeah, we're not quite there yet.
Son of a bitch. I got a little quick cold. No, but like I also got saying for cynicism. The thing is about cynicism that we tend to also make the mistake of, and we made that mistake several times over too much. But I'm gonna be a cynical apologist here. Okay, cynicism is not really a bad thing. In fact, it's misunderstood. Cynicism is actually it's actually on the same page as idealism. Okay,
Hmm.
cynicism just have a different point of view of how it views the world, how it views subject matters that idealism tend to view them as, right? And to that front, we definitely need some cynics in our life. The problem is that people confuse cynicism with nihilism, and they think that nihilism and cynicism are a marriage together. Cynicism will look at nihilism and call it a loser. Trust me. As a matter of fact, the evidence is right there when it came down to Batman versus Owlman and Crisis on Two Earths. Remember what he said to Owlman?
You have
I
to remind
remember.
me. I forgot.
The most cynical mastermind of the Justice League just told the nihilist, There is a difference between me and you. We both looked at the abyss, but when we looked back, you blinked. I was like, damn, that's Batman right there. One of the most cynical characters in the freaking universe. Drop
Yeah,
that line on a
yeah,
fucking
he's
house.
yeah,
Cynicism
yeah,
is
yeah.
not. Cynicism is just a person that see. It's basically It also ties into what that new Supergirl is saying, which is proagonate of a line. Which
You mean
is why,
poignant?
look, I got a fucking stuffy ass nose. Bear with me.
We'll bear with you.
I'm pushing back because I have an excuse as to why my speech impediment is impeding me in my speeches. But no, I know we have our very cautious opinions of the upcoming Supergirl movie that's coming out. But there was one thing that she did say in that trailer that really did stuck out to me, and it made me reconsider what I thought about cynicism, right? And why I believe we also need cynicism too, along with idealism. You feel me?
Why do you think we need cynicism? I disagree slightly because I think cynicism can be damaging. And I think it's toxic. So I'll let you explain yourself.
So in that trailer, at the tail end of that teaser, if you will, she speaks this about Superman, or at least what she says to this female character. I don't even know. That's probably a DC character that I'm unknown to. But Roy Abs, this is I think a lot of people might mistake this quote a bit and thinking that she might be talking down on Superman, but she's not. She's actually speaking very positively about their viewpoints and their upbringings. Okay, she says, you know, Superman sees the good in people. I see the truth. That's not to say that's a disparaging remark towards Clark. It's just telling us, the viewer and the character, who is going to be our audience surrogate, the difference between her and her cousin. By no means is she saying it as a bad thing about Clark, and that's pretty much that's pretty much that's you can also apply that dynamic between Clark and Bruce. Clark sees the good in people. Bruce, as in Bruce Wayne, sees the truth in people. But he also tries to see the good in people as well. That's why the cynicism is much needed. Even if the cynic can be very negative at times and very untrustworthy, you do need that person to you need that factor in as well, because their operation backup plan if shit hits the fan. So, especially in the face of the idealist. You follow me? And that's something we tend to forget and tend to also devalue. I will admit that. But we do sometimes need a little bit of cynic in our lives. Now, Leia, you were bringing up toxic cynicism. There is such a thing where they just outright don't trust anybody or anybody at all. The cynic, on the other hand, or a true cynic, tends to look at the actions, just to trust in the person, right, more than their words. That's why we need them, because they're the embodiment of actions speak louder than words. And that's not to say that the idealist doesn't believe that either. You feel me? But ideally, the idealist will want to trust in a person's word. But that's not always the case. So we're supposed to the thing that we always tend to lose sight of is that we're supposed to be working together, both the cynic and the idealist. And that's quite something to jump off of. Wouldn't you agree?
I'll say this because I need more time to let it marinate. I do see that because I don't see the Supergirl that speaks the way you do. I'll be honest. I'm just being honest and telling the truth.
Well, you're being a cynic on this front. You're the actions speak louder than words. See what I did there?
Well, well, hey, I'll give you the point. Yeah, I see what you.
That's why I never get upset with you when you voice your dissent. Because sometimes we need that perspective.
I do see what you're saying. I guess I don't agree with it 100%, but I understand why you say it.
I'm not saying my word is bond or my word is the end all be all. I'm just speaking in understanding.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I know that's usually Dom's tagline, but I also have to add in our usual big word, the caveat. We don't want to completely write off cynicism, or at least we don't want to write off the cynic too much. We're also not in the we're also not in the well, I can barely even think of what I'm gonna say. I cannot finish the thought. Jesus, give me a moment.
Take your time. You don't have to. Yep, take your time.
We don't want to completely write off the Senate, but we also don't ride on the coattails of a Senate too. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
It's that balance that I seek, that I constantly seek. There's always a balance. There needs to be a balance. Now, sometimes we cannot always expect it. We cannot always expect. Wow, what is wrong with me tonight? We cannot expect there to always be a constant balance. There's going to be imbalance coming our way. And Jesus Christ, it sounds like I'm speechifying and lecturing. What the hell's wrong with me to this of late? Am I lecturing?
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh, he's taking notes. Okay. Yeah, we can't always expect that the balance is to be forever. We always gotta maintain it at all times, and that's why I don't mind Dalton being the way he is, even even if it does cause a little bit of conflict every now and again, right? But we need people like Dalton too. Thriving minds, as Don always say, diverse of thought and opinion. Would love to have him here every once in a while. Him along with our other friends.
I don't mind a diverse thought
Such
or an opinion.
as Ultra.
Oh yeah, definitely Ultra. Would love to hear his thoughts too. He always has some fun thoughts.
Not very much. And usually times tells that you'll be able to make it. And it is either Sunday or Monday, which are his day offs.
I think we'll probably have to adjust for better, more engaging minds, for that matter.
I don't see the problem with that.
So, what topics do y'all want to tackle?
Well, I do have something to say on the close of your point, since you added the caveat to that. Well, I'd like to add my caveat that you're not wrong, and you're what you're saying that the cynic and real cynics that is, the real cynics and the real idealists, like they need each other because they not only balance each other out, but they also like keep the other in check. What wants to address just later, like the reason why some people have a rather not so flattering review like of cynics is due to the actions of the bad apples that not only like gave people that perception, but also like make cynics feel like that their fellow bedfellows with nihilists. At least with real cynics, while they may while they're not while they may look at the world in a critical view, not always negative, but they actually still maintain that sense of hope.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, the humblest of writers, Humble Marty. You're technically late.
Yes. Hello, I'm Humble Marty and I am unfashionably late.
And you write things.
Yes, I do.
It's okay. We practically just started in our chill talk topics.
I told you guys, and I will stress this to the day I die. We're no longer having to wait on people. We're actually going to start on the appropriate times now.
Sure.
Well, originally you were
Okay.
gonna have this stream start at 8, but you decided to change it to 9.
Just to give you guys time to get here.
Sure. And if you got to start, go ahead and start, because you never know when something unforeseen may happen. You could have technical difficulties. There could be issues. It could be in another stream. Sometimes I am in another stream and I can't get out as quickly as I like to. So no offense there if you have to start right on the time. That's what you should do.
Technical difficulties are popular at popping up.
Mhm.
Indeed.
It's mostly out of respect for our viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to improve. I want to improve on that.
And you'll keep on improving.
That's the one thing I also said as a big thing that I want to definitely improve on was our punctuality. No more of the late starts. and I want to make sure, in good faith. Yeah, this sounds like a freaking update stream more so than a
Hey,
chip stream.
hey, it just came up organically, and at least you're giving the audiences a full disclosure.
If they are still around watching, I mean, we're sitting on 594 subscribers, and I don't know whether or not they are bots or human or so.
Have ye a little faith? Have ye a little faith, old friend?
Well,
Well, speaking,
I am quite cynical on that front.
think real life example, people. But outside of that, one of the one of our live streams on your channel, like two of them have actually been getting some substantial traction. One being our retrospective of Vandred, and also our little overview of Dragon Ball Gine.
Well,
Hmm.
one thing I missed since I brought up the whole idea of using the chill streams to cover some things that we probably didn't cover in whatever project we did. That's one thing I wanted to point out in that stream that I was about to, but I got distracted by you guys. No blame, no shade. I got distracted, but I did. But there's one thing I did not point out that I wish I did during that stream was the fact that one thing I loved about that series, Vandred, was the portrayal of how space affects the human body in that series.
Same
Something
here.
that I picked up on my I would say I would say this is probably the current fourth or fifth watch of Vandred. And something I didn't really pick up on in that series was the fact that space and space movement affected them in such a way, which was insane to notice. I was like, oh my lord! Every single time you saw them, they when they returned back to the Nirvana, they were especially Hibiki, they would be very exhausted. Same thing with Maya with how she with how she handled the dread, not the dread, but the Vanguard. Like there was an absolute difference on how the pilots piloted their machines, and you felt the effects through how they reacted to them. And funnily enough, it was only Maya that had an issue with the Vanguard. Both Jura and I think Parfait, not Parfait. What's Jura's uh, homegirl? I forgot her name already. She's not a less important character. She should be memorable because she bounced off of Jura. But anyways, her compatriot, they were handling the dreads. The dreads. Jesus, Vanguards better than Maya, and Maya was the it was surprising that they were the ones handling it way better than she did because she seemed to be the more military focused out of the bunch.
Hmm.
With Maya being more the hardened warrior, you expect her to drive a Vanguard a lot better than the girls, but it was a subversion. They have her being the weakest, and even then, when she piloted from space to atmosphere on a distant planet, she still struggled. I know Leia anime is not your thing, but you know, in such diamonds in the rough, they always display some really good, cool character moments like that when given the chance, especially old 2000s anime. But yeah, that was a neat little thing that I picked up on that I liked. in that show. Now we will cover Vandred some other time whenever we get our hands on the second stage, if and when that's possible. So, finally, I know there's some things that's bothering you of late. You being a tyke and all, that the angry tyke, as I like to call you, on the side. You've been the angry Irish Italian boy all.
Oh, goodness.
You have a lot on your chest. Go ahead and say it.
I didn't say anything.
I'm giving you the go ahead now.
And I didn't say anything.
What?
Say what's on your mind, boy.
Oh, goodness.
I got nothing.
Oh Lord. Humble.
What?
Any topic you want to discuss?
There was a new trailer for a movie that came out that was called, well, it's done by Cartoon Hana, the ones that did Wolfwalkers, and it's going to be set in the Old West.
Nice. And how interested are you?
Oh, pretty interested. They've got a Choctaw boxer, and he's teamed up with a small Irish girl.
Sounds like right up finals alley. Kidding.
Well, it does also have a lot of American fantasy elements in it, too.
Like how?
Well, let's see. The song they have is Big Rock Candy Mountain, and they're delving into some of the Native American myths and
Oh snap.
possibly a few of the, of course, the Irish legends, too, like the ones that got transported to the States. So that one's always fun.
For my part, I'm interested in a game that I will have to buy another damn system to play. Onimusha.
Oh, neat.
Wait, has it been remastered?
No, the new Onimusha.
Oh, there's a new one.
And sadly, in order for me to play that game, I will have to buy a PS5 because it's exclusively for Sony. Damn it, Capcom.
Oh, trust me, I know that pain very well when Final Fantasy XVI was getting to be released.
My word. When I saw the gameplay that they dropped in that overview trailer just today, I was like, man, it really sucks that this is a PlayStation exclusive because I would love to play with that combat. And then they had to they had to twist the knife on me by playing some great Onimusha music. And they're not messing around with the music either.
Nice.
Yeah, hey,
Nice.
wait for payday on that one. I'm not even sure if I can get used to the controls on the PS5, but man, like when that Onimusha music started playing, I was like, oh Lord, they are not fucking around. It's not no generic fancy song. The music that they're playing is really Onimusha music. So I'll take it that the original composer, and I do mean the original, not the fakey that embellished on that music, mind you, is working on this project. At least I hope it is, because that'd be dubious on Capcom for not crediting that guy again after so many years of ghostwriting Homeboy's talent. and I put that in air quotes. I'm too lazy to give you guys the name of who I'm talking about, so research that if you will.
Well, since we're under the topic of gaming, let's shift up the studio behind Stellar Blade. Gave Sony the middle finger by not only dropping them, but announced to the public that they'll be self-publishing the sequel.
Oh, just a little quick aside. If you guys ever bought the Onimusha remaster and wonder why the music sounds so different, that's why.
Copyright scandal?
It's not really a copyright scandal. It's the fact that it has later been discovered that the original composer was not the original composer at all, but he was a fake and phony. So they removed the music composed by him because they were. I'm guessing they're going through a sort of customary thing going on, something like that. Just to kind of sort out the royalty side of things to give it to the one deserving of the credit, or they just or either that or they're covering up their failure, which is also dubious. So, like I said, if you got the remaster Onimusha Demon Lords, and you hear a different music than what if you played the original game on PS2 and Xbox, you remember that music fondly, vividly, and because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I first played that remaster, guys, the remaster was good until I noticed that the music was different. And you want to know how I knew? Because at some point while I was touring through the castle grounds, right, there's a specific tune that's supposed to be playing while you're doing that, while you're traversing in so many areas, while you're going through each section of the path. That music is playing nonstop until you get to where you're supposed to be getting to at some point in some other areas. That's where the music starts changing, and also switching up to another track. And when you return and start traversing back, because that music is really set to be more of a traversal music that you're listening to while you're traversing through each of the rooms and stuff in the castle grounds. So when I noticed that song was not playing, I straight up went to YouTube and started searching the soundtrack and caught the original soundtrack. I was like, wait a minute, they removed the original soundtrack? What the hell? And why? That was my reaction. So, I mean, I played it, I finished it, I completed it, because technically that just means that I was able to complete that game when I wasn't able to. I was at my cousin's house. The one Onimusha game that I was able to complete was Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. Get that game. That game is fun. Don't think too much on the time travel mechanics though. That's my recommendation and my warning.
Okie dokie.
Rumble gets it.
I get it too.
Yeah, so what I say about Onimusha 3 is that do not think too much on the time travel mechanics. Ever. Unless you want to go cross-eyed just for fun.
That sounds like the kind of conversation you bring up in conversation in case you wanted someone to go cross-eyed in conversation.
Indeed.
I'm just daring them at this point. But no, the fact of the matter is, Demon Siege's time travel mechanics, they work up until you get to the end game. That's where it becomes a mess. Everything else is good in the beginning, middle, but when you get to the end, That's when it becomes a mess. That and some other bullshit that happens in between. Which I was like, I'm surprised it did not take me out of the story, but it was a glaring flaw I will not overlook at all. Trust me. You want me to list it? Y'all want me to tell you? It seems like y'all not up for this. Y'all just want me to control the conversation.
I imagine it probably might be a pretty big laundry list, though, but what the hell?
It's not a big laundry list, but it will make you roll your eyes, or make
Oh.
you even make you. In your case, Funnel, it'll make you read a lot. So,
Okay.
so apparently, okay, you got one character that's from the past, but he also has a future self running around. That's not the problem. Not the problem. The problem is you kill the past person, but it does not affect the future character. And he's only used for a last minute badass moment to reaffirm a character's stance as a badass and a badass father to boot, which we didn't really need. Jocks was always a badass from beginning to end. He's played by Jean Reno, okay? You did not need to convince me anymore of how badass Jocks was. As a matter of fact, you didn't need to, there was no need for convincing anyway, because I played the motherfucker from beginning to end. Oh, William knows the story. Exactly. I'll tell you guys a story some other time about that. It's hilarious, though.
Beethoven was going deaf, not already deaf.
Right?
Yeah, that is a correct shit. Personally, some people thought Beethoven was already deaf, but no, much like with musicians like back then, and it still happens like today. Like Beethoven, he was going deaf as time went on.
Yeah, that's always a misconception they always play up every history lesson.
Honestly, it reminded me what happened to the front man of Oingo Boingo.
Reminds me of the
As
old.
well as Huey Lewis of Huey Lewis on the news, like both men, like they eventually, well, they didn't, even though they didn't go completely deaf, they did end up having to get a hearing aid.
Go on, Humble. What are you gonna say?
This is completely off topic. The one closest Beethoven wristband that I could think of was the Animaniacs when they jokingly had him blurt out 12-inch pianist.
Yeah, but like classic Animaniacs. I was like, or man, like a time was classic. Unlike the new Animaniacs that came out, now like without the involvement of the original team.
Oh, here's another thing. In Onimusha Demon Siege. Apparently, well, no, actually, no. I take that back. That ain't no glaring flaw. No, that's a power of a fairy. Oh, here's another example of past self dying, but not affecting future self. Samanosuke Akechi dies in the past from the hands of Nobunaga Oda, the main villain of the Oda series. But future Samanosuke is fine, and the crazy part is future Samanosuke arrives at the exact moment past Samanosuke dies, and he's just fine. I was like, bullshit, you should be dead.
No
That's not
wonder
how
you
time
said
travel
don't
works.
question it.
That's what I'm saying. It, play it for what it is. It's a fun find on the Musha game with some really amazing time travel puzzles. Just don't think too much on the time travel mechanics. But yeah, every time shit like that happened in that game, I was cracking the hell up. I was like, so they just pick and choose what time travel mechanic works and what doesn't in this game. Oh, the Japanese, I love y'all for bending and breaking and contradicting y'all rules every time you set up, or at least having an understanding of cemented rules globally, and still contradict, bend, or break them. Hey,
Sounds like trying to assemble IKEA furniture, especially without the directions.
oh,
Sounds like it.
sounds like a wild time for Leia. I
What?
will say,
What?
you assembling IKEA?
I don't know what that is. Oh, okay.
You
I
know, the shelves that come in a box that you have to put together.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I get you. Yeah, I've had that. I've experienced some of that. But lately, I've been shopping at Wayfair, not here too much. Wayfair has been having some of my needs.
Oh, hey, that is an oldie but goodie. Singularity. It is
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
an underrated gem of a sci-fi movie that dealt with time travel.
I love
Spi-
Singularity for what it's worth,
Agree.
flaws and all. What are you gonna say?
What?
No, I didn't want to get off topic because we were talking about what do we look forward to. We've had a couple of trailers that's come out in the last couple of weeks that I know last time we had a free stream, I was going to touch on the He-Man trailer to see if you all were excited for it or were like, nah,
I'm still
or
I am.
still gonna watch it. Wanted to give it a chance. It does
I
look exciting.
I am mixed. I'm still mixed. It doesn't mean I'm not going to. I'm said no to not seeing it, but I don't know if I'll go opening weekend. I might wait to word of mouth, hear what you guys say. I know Wolf is going to always be honest in his reviews. Are you going to review it? Not make a whole stream on it, but are you just going to say, "Hey, I saw the He-Man movie, and this is
Yeah.
what I thought"?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because I know you did that with Superman. Yeah, I'll probably do that first because there were some things about it that I did like, and there were a lot of things about it that I did not like. There were still some
And the
red
ones
flags.
that did like
I did not like that the beginning it's on Earth.
did like.
What I did like,
We'll
I
start with-
liked the look of the some of the characters. I like the look of Eternia. What little we got of it, okay, that I did like. I like the fact that the guy playing He-Man went to the gym and got bulked up. I don't know who this actor.
and Adam.
Huh? Yes,
It looks like he and Adam.
yes, I appreciate that. I don't know who this guy is. He's a new face to me, but I appreciate that he did that. He's physically getting into the role of He-Man, so I appreciate that. And I like mostly my likes for the Eternia stuff. That's the stuff I like the most. I will say that. And there's a couple of, although, you only talk about likes, so I'm not going to talk about what I didn't like. But most of the Eternia stuff I did like. I will say that the little peaks of him fighting as He-Man. Okay, I can get with that. I can get with that.
Wait, only peaks?
Well, you see little snippets of him, with the sword and a few scenes of him battling Skeletor, but not a whole lot, but just enough for us to see him as He-Man. So those were not bad. I will be honest about that.
Okay.
Yeah, those shots were not bad. So mostly that part is the one that I like, that got me excited the most.
You're talking about a movie trailer, not a movie. My bad.
Right. Yeah, I'm just talking about the movie trailer. It's been out for a while, and when I saw it, like I said, I was hot and cold with it. I like, there's some parts that yes, I do like, and there's some where I see red flags. So I have to be honest about that. So I don't know if I'll go the first week, but I think I'll listen to both sides of the coin because I know this movie's going to have two sides of a conversation, and see and make my decision in the second week whether to
I think
go check it out or not.
where we're also falling short of is the acceptance of the two sides of the coin. Everybody wants their side of the coin to be seen the most. When we can both stand together and say, okay, we understand that you didn't like this, but for me, I liked it.
And I'm okay with that.
I will say, there you go, right there, Leia, right there.
What? Did I said I'm okay with that?
We're losing sight of the compromise, the shake hands of, okay, you like what you and I like what you
That sounds like something the.
Okay, wait a minute. When I said I'm okay with that, I meant that I am shaking hands, saying I understand that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm okay if it was like that when
people
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I can see it like that. And I'm not. I won't get upset if somebody says I like what they did. All right, I can see it. Yeah, for sure, and I'll be okay with that.
That sounds like. Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying for me, since I'm in the middle, maybe I'll just listen to two sides first and then decide, okay, do I want to check this out in the second week? I didn't say I did not want to see it, but I just said I'm in the middle. And sometimes when I'm in the middle with a film, there are movies where I go, I'm going to see this no matter what. I could care less what anybody thinks. But then there are also movies where I go, well, I'm kind of in the middle, so let me see if I can get an even base from people I know and trust. And then I decide from there. So that's how I do it. So that's what I'm saying here.
Well, what Wolf is conveying, like in this topic, like is the third group. The third group are not being covered or highlighted like, as much as they should.
The meet in the middle section.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I asked, what did you guys think of the trailer? Because I know how I feel, but that's why
I'm ready to see it. It looks exciting. It's hitting the right marks. I'm going to ignore the bullshit buzz about what the director said about Skeletor, because to be honest, it's usually that shit don't really translate into the film half the time, and whatever it is that the vision that the director tends to try to envision or impose upon, I don't always see it in the movies. So I'm like, okay, you just drumming up that shit just for the press. That's fine, hate. That's fine if you're not a He-Man fan.
And what else? What our friend William Silva, well, like he is explaining how the time travel shenanigans like in Onimusha.
And I'm right over it.
Yeah, but he's explaining that the effect of time travel like does happen. It's time fixing itself.
It's still silly.
It is, and no one is gonna deny that.
But
At least they didn't.
I'm already over it.
At least they didn't do a crossover between Onimusha and Time Squad.
Oh, actually, I would love to see a crossover between Onimusha and Neo.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
They wouldn't have the robot that if you stuck different.
No, not that. Not that Neo from the Matrix. The other Neo. The game.
I'm still saying though. I know exactly what you're doing.
No. I'm explaining to Marty.
I'm sorry. The Time Squad I was thinking of was the robot, the guy who's supposed to be the cop, and then the orphan who was their only source of historical information.
Oh yeah, but I say Time Squad remains like one of the most hilarious like from Cartoon Network.
Sadly, I wasn't that interested in Time Squad, so I know people who liked it. It just was not my cup of tea.
That's okay. I could see why it wasn't everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, but its premise is that it like does like bring people back in, because essentially what like the job of the organization is to fix like inaccuracies that occurs like within the time stream. And when Larry like brought up like the rope analogy, like over time, like the rope grows, like it gets untangled over time. And that's actually honestly not a bad one.
We
No,
kind of
and
had we kind of had that in Dawn of Dreams. Hey, technically, Dawn of Dreams is Devil May Cry with Onimusha, except without the stylish side of things. In fact, it's basically what Resident Evil would have been. Resident Evil 4 would have been if they had stayed true to what they. As a matter of fact, that's a segue into Requiem a bit. Something I want to share with people that I had an epiphany on about that game. But
Oh?
I would say Dawn of Dreams was the early build of Resident Evil 4, where it if you looked at the early build of Resident Evil 4, which ended up translating into Devil May Cry, the first game, it gave you a whole lot of freedom how you fight evil in the residence, pun intended. Which is funny because that same mindset translated into Requiem.
Oh, neat.
If you look at Requiem from beginning, mostly in the Leon segments, it's basically the early build of Devil May Cry. That and I even said this to a friend of mine recently during the weekend. I said this. You know what also surprised me? They resurrected the Hookman build. There's this,
Interesting.
there was this one thing called the Hookman build in the early stages of Resident Evil 4, where Leon was exploring this castle, and the story was that he got infected, and he was going to have hallucinations, chasing him, attacking him. One build was going to have a pursuer enemy known as the Hookman pursuing him. And I was like, oh Lord. Everything about this, even to the way how Leon holds up his flashlight and his gun, is exactly the Hookman build. Especially when you have him in his idle stance. It's the same idle stance as the Hookman build. Go back
Something
and
got hooked.
you funny. No, go back and look up the Hookman build of Resident Evil 4, and go back and look at Requiem and see Leon's idle stance if you can, especially in the pseudo tutorial level of his segment start in the beginning. It's the Hookman build, even down to the infection part where he gets infected. There's even a segment where the infection affects him, and he starts hearing voices, or at least the sound drowns out, and his vision blurs, much like in the Hookman build was supposed to be. So I'm not saying that they're geniuses, but I gotta give it to Capcom for bringing something back that was proposed years ago and actually make good use to it. I'll give them that W right there. I know some people might be skeptical about what I said just now. Once we get the tail end of this, but frankly, in the famous words of Biggie Smalls, the notorious B.I.G., I don't give a fuck.
he may be gone, but he'll never be forgotten.
I'm sorry, everybody. Since 2025 and current year, I'm on a not taking nobody's shit anymore. Well, except for my company here. You guys are exempt.
Okay.
kidding. I love you guys. I just gotta throw a little shade at you guys, a little haze. Otherwise, I would not be myself. You guys know that you guys tsundere for a leader.
Sounds hazy.
Not easy. Easy. Like it sounds like our leader is pulling a Helga Pataki.
Oh, I'm not that schizophrenic like that bitch.
No.
Had an entire
She's
altar
an example.
to
She's an example of a Western tsundere.
No, she was closer to a yandere. She had an entire altar
Shrine of
dedicated-
Arnold.
Yes, she had an entire altar to him. The only thing she didn't do was slit chickens' throats and sacrifice them to a volcano.
Well, she was getting there though.
And she even mentioned in one of the most popular episodes, and it well deserved, held on the couch. Hell, she admitted of using tantric magic. Like, how does this girl know this? And where did she get it?
She was left to her own devices, thanks to her parents' A+ parenting. So that leaves a kid with a lot of time and a lot of resources.
True.
She ain't no tsundere. She's schizo. Ain't no tsundere gonna switch emotions the way she does.
Nah, she's a tsundere with a mix of yandere.
Oh man, those things don't mix, man. You telling a fairy tale there. See, that's a problem with his liberalism, is that he entertains too much shit that don't mix. Just saying, not to knock on you all the time, but you know, sometimes I gotta put my foot down on your antics.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's like man, you okay a lot. Like we gotta yank that chain on your ass because you okay a lot of shit that I'm like, man, that don't fucking mix.
Hey, I do not okay. I do not okay a lot of things because that's what leftists do.
Oh, hey, no.
I was a Sam Manson fan from Danny Phantom.
Oh, I'm about to say, I thought he was literally her personality. Like, oh.
He has some cool moments.
Okay. Ooh.
No, even when people, even when Danny Phantom was on airing before people look back at the series in hindsight, yeah, I don't.
Homie hates.
Not a lot of people liked Sam.
I began to hate her ass over time. I was
Case in point.
all Danny and Valerie.
Yes, you're not the only one.
That was my shit, Danny and Valerie. Like, she paid attention to what he's saying. She didn't knock him for liking, like, you know, liking stuff. As a guy, she connected with him way better than Sam.
And I kid you not, not only are there like fan works out there where Val and Danny ended up becoming the couple instead of him and Sam. But there are even instances of fans pairing him up with Ember, the rock star ghost.
Oh hell!
There's
It's
like one
true.
fan work I liked where they had
I believe it, but I say hell to the no on that ship too.
where they had future Danny, you know, from the evil Danny timeline, regular Danny, and cousin Danny were all siblings with Jazz.
Dare I
And
say
it's
it?
funny because you get to see Danny have basically braiding future Danny's hair. And it's hilarious that she's
I'm gonna
just
add
like
this
this
too.
little gremlin child.
I believe it.
Her and Evil Danny's tragedy is way stronger than whatever that sound was in that timeline. So I was like, yeah, I'm team Danny and Valerie on that one.
And once again, man, you're not the only one who feel that way because like even everyone like took, everyone was against Hartman's preferred like one true pairing. In this case, Danny and Sam.
Jasmine Mark.
I really liked the Flower Baby episode.
Oh yeah.
I'm still true over the fact that the Bats Ghosts have relations with the Lunch Ghosts.
And it's also so in the future that the Box Ghost he got ripped.
The most OP ghost in Danny Phantom, and he is such a goober. Like people tend to overlook how OP Bax Ghost was
Mm-hmm.
or is. That dude is like every single time he was on screen, that dude was crazy strong.
Indeed.
It's like no, and the only time Bax Ghost, ever was able to escape is because Danny was too busy being a fucking goofball. But even when Danny took the fight serious, Bass Ghost was freaking powerful, dude. It's just the fact that he's too much of a goober to be taken seriously.
That's my favorite kind of goober.
Yeah. At first, I was like, I was quick to write him off, but then the more I saw, I was like, man, every time you on screen, I smile. Like, you have anything to add to this? Anything at all?
Or if you've seen Danny Phantom in the background, if it was on by one or two of your nephews.
In fact, we're gonna take it back to you because we haven't gotten through what you didn't like about the He-Man trailer.
Oh, I was going to ask Dom's question. Yes, my nephews. I can't talk about much of the show because I didn't really watch it as much as you did. But like I said, when I babysat my nephews, it was one of their favorite cartoons, so they enjoyed it. But I can't say that I know much about it the way you guys do. I think my nephews are probably more, but it was one of their favorites that they liked.
It's gonna catch him all because he's Danny Phantom.
Now, what were you asking me about the He-Man trailer?
Some of the things that you didn't like about the trailer, or what they present in the trailer.
I don't like Tila's costume. I think Tila should look exactly like she does in the cartoon. I don't see anything wrong within that wearing a bodysuit like she does in the cartoon. And I'm just not down with that. I think that's what she should look like.
It's too much like Gamora.
Yeah. Gamora I just feel like it's still that crazy, the male gaze. We can't have her look. I'm getting tired of not letting women allowed to be beautiful. I'm really tired of that. I'm just getting fed up. I'm losing patience with that. There's nothing wrong.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said there's nothing wrong. That's the feeling I'm getting. But there's nothing wrong with what she looks like in the animated cartoon. I mean the original, not that Netflix garbage. But
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
But let's just be honest here. This whole bullshit with this whole male gaze bullshit. Let's be honest here. It doesn't exist. It's just I say it doesn't exist because it's just a derogatory term created by leftists who are really insecure.
I'm sorry, but
I
every
agree.
time someone says that, they forget lesbians exist.
Exactly. And that's where the
You're
double
right,
standard
Humble.
comes in.
And
Oh, yeah,
some
very
of
much.
and some of the biggest Rule 34 artists are women.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And also,
Even a lot of
the most well-known and obscure mangakas. That was like and comic creators that made appealing character designs. Women as well.
In the last stream where we had a free talking point, how women were when we talked about romance, our Valentine's Day stream. Remember what I said about DeviantArt?
Mm.
How everybody was great. How crazy the artwork was. A lot of shows, like you'd be surprised of some of the things I saw way back when attending college, even back in high school. Women be crazy. No offense, Leia and Humble.
No, that's okay. There was a guy on there that asked me. I did a picture of Snow White with the alligator from Peter Pan for
What the
a piece of drawing. Yes, this was part of a drawing challenge I did.
Where you draw
Then they had
bestiality, Humble?
I didn't do bestiality. I had someone that requested war.
What?
Yes,
Oh.
that's actually what happened. And the comment was like, "Do you do art requests?" And I said, "I do paid requests." I never got an answer from that guy ever again.
Good.
At least, well, you know, I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm gonna practice decorum here. But, I would love to share some things, but there's some people I actually do communicate with back and forth, so I don't want to speak ill will of them.
No, that's okay.
Out of respect for them, because they so far they haven't gotten weird on me.
Was we can say the arts talk for now the weekend episode of the Real Millennials.
Fucking announcement every single time we do this shit.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Damn.
You know, I got an entire calendar written
What
down.
we ain't
It's
get no
actually got
book
more
notes?
scratched out pieces on it than an
Hang on, Humble.
SCP file.
Hang on, Humble. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. This is the reason why we don't get people watching in, cause your ass overpromise shit without my knowledge.
Oh my God.
And yet, you're still wondering whose idea was it to have Dom be second in command of your show.
I stand by. I stand by my position on putting him second. But my thing is, I'm about to start reining his ass in on some shit from now on. I'm actually gonna be here for once. You're welcome. Final.
So when he goes out of control, you have the squirt ball, and when you go out of control, he has the squirt bottle.
For reals, we're gonna be some wet up motherfuckers every stream.
And already the studio idea is already gonna start to become a chaotic mess if that keeps up, and we'll never get any stories done if that happens.
Oh no, you already know how the pictures
Jazz
go.
was
You know,
an art.
just like these.
Andrew
like
Siebel,
this.
Jazz, an art. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dear.
This is why we always lose viewers, because your ass be over promising shit that we ain't even set up for yet. He just throwing out ideas out the door that we ain't gonna commit to just yet. Man,
Ender was evil, Jazz was an art. That's true. It also played a lot into the Danny Phantom comedy, especially when Jazz was like, Would you like to help me review all my diaries? And lots of people were like, Nope, let's go out.
Oh, shit that we ain't setting up for. Oh, we gonna do this next stream. Oh, we gonna do that next. Man, would you stop that?
Well, maybe.
Dude, did you not look at the freaking planner that he put up on Discord?
I ain't talking about all that shit.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about in the moment, just advertising shit. like he a damn used car salesman. Tune in next time. We're gonna have a nice Porsche. Out
Oh,
for
Porsche.
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 Porsche. Is it going to be given to Portia?
Don likes to call fancy. So I'm trying to imitate Dom here, talking all
Oh,
fancy.
goodness gracious. Oh, goodness.
Like damn, who are you, Lauren Chin, with her advertisements in the middle of her streams and her podcasts? Not saying that annoyed me about her podcast, but that always killed me every time she just transitions so smoothly with her advertisements that I tend to forget that I'm watching a podcast of hers as opposed to her regular videos. Y'all know who Lauren Chen is, right?
I think that name sounds familiar. Hold on.
She's a political commentator.
Hold on.
And lately, I haven't heard from her in a while. So she probably she's probably dropped off the political sphere and started focusing on her business, which is good.
Is that the Hong Kong Canadian journalist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's her. That's who you are. A male version with a gobbledygook of Asian in you, type of Lauren Chen. Just throwing shit out there. Like, man, look, I'll tell you what, when we finally have some merch, then you advertise. Until then, zip it.
Well, maybe he could throw his ideas to you and about certain topics, and you guys can maybe discuss it or go back and forth about when you would do it. Not during stream. Maybe
Fucking bitch. He all well.
you scared him away.
I didn't scare his ass away.
Crud.
He's scared of me.
Oh,
That ain't his fault. That's his connection. Jeff got scared of me. He's like, I need to
Technical
say,
difficulties.
yoink! Just yeet his ass off the stream.
well, maybe what.
Over here, Kimosami.
Well, maybe you and then maybe off screen sometime he can send.
Okay, now he's
Oh,
back.
hey Dom.
Yes,
Technical
yes.
difficulties.
That would be likely the case because StreamYard is getting very stupid.
I did say we were slowly transitioning. Rest assured.
I would call it a pickle in a windstorm, but it's more like a fart in a crowded elevator.
Wow.
Ugh.
Are you alive, Dom?
If he can unmute his mic. There.
Well, last time I checked, I still got a pulse.
After the verbal takedown, after the verbal lashing I gave you, yeah, he still has one.
He's still there.
I swear we're like Agent Johnson and Robotnik from the Sonic movies.
Don't you mean Agent
Oh.
Snow?
Yeah, Agent.
Yes.
He looks more like a Johnson though, because of his big balls. Don't act like this man don't got the biggest dick in all the characters in the Sonic movies, because he definitely do.
Yeah, for something for a jobber. What?
He's not a jobber. He's a freaking minion. And for a minion that is so fucking reserved and strong, deserves my respect. That motherfucker got big ass dick swinging around. It's like motherfucker looked at Shadow in the eye and asked, "Do you want to make guacamole with me?" The ultimate life form. He asked the ultimate life form that, without hesitation, mind you, knowing full well this motherfucker can electrocute his ass or punch a hole in him. It's like that takes the biggest dick to ask the ultimate life form that. And you, sir, have my respect.
Oh,
even
goodness.
even against a town nutso security guard or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be in that town, he didn't even crack under pressure. It's like, damn, Stone, you got some spoons. Even when Dr. Robotnik was god tier powered up, he was still reserved. I was like, my word, man. Agent Stone. Tell you right now, that man has the biggest dick in that damn movie franchise.
Well, I don't know how to come back from that, but that's what you.
You just got to take my word for it and watch those movies late, even though you don't like Sonic like that. Like you'll be amazed about how big that man's dick is throughout that trilogy. It's like, my lord, dude didn't even lose his shit when a guy messed up his portrait of Robotnik in a coffee cup. It's like, man, You slipping, Robotnik. You slipping. That man is devoted to you and everything. And you treat him like that, like you're a Joker and he's Harley Quinn. It's not right, man. It's not right.
I mean, what else do you expect from Dr. Robotnik?
Of course. I think Stone is an adaptation of a character in the games too.
Is he, or is he an original character?
I'm sure he's an original character, but I'm pretty sure he's based off a character. My money's on Scratch from the New Adventures of Sonic and the Hedgehog, the rooster. Ooh, Hayes got a question for us. Favorite Resident Evil game?
Oh, favorite one?
4.
I kind of have a soft spot for 5.
Ooh,
And besides those two, it's actually a tie between Dead Aim and Zero.
you like Dead Aim?
I appreciate it for what it is. However, like, my opinion still stands that it could have been better.
You are the first I ever heard of that.
Yeah, hardly anyone else ever even talks about Dead Aim.
The only feeling of Dead Aim is the fact that people didn't realize that you need a light gun to play it properly. They should have put that the moment you boot the game. It's preferred that you play this game with a light gun. Because interestingly enough, once you put the light gun in it begins to handle a whole lot better. Can't say the same for Wade's neck though. That's still a problem.
Well, if it ever receives a remastered edition, not only would gameplay be fixed, but also the art style would be more refined.
I don't know about the art style, but the gameplay can be fixed. I mean, we gotta look at Wade's giraffe neck again. Though I don't know what they would do with Morpheus though. That's gonna be a tricky one. And I guess that excludes Leia because she has never played a Resident Evil game. But what about you, Humble? Have you played a Resident Evil game?
No, but I'd seen the Newgrounds parodies of it,
Oh Lord.
especially the one with the talking clocks.
Oh Lord.
One of my other favorite entries of the series is Nemesis for the PlayStation.
I'm partial to 2 since I got it on 64. Oh, there it is this whole fucking time. Oh, it's wide. Damn. I guess I won't be finishing color bingo tonight. Where is that color? I'm trying to complete color bingo on my Uhuhu color pad. Not literal color bingo, but you get what I'm saying. Dom only knows that. He knows what I'm talking about. I'm sure Humble knows what I'm talking about. Because I know she would call it that too. Color bingo. I got the big box and I'm getting the sense that I'm missing a few colors here and there. At best, I'm missing 4. I think I might have replaced them too. I mean, misplaced them, excuse me. Trying to pick out the color that screams Beagle.
Well, while you're doing that, if I finish up all my dislikes about the He-Man trailer, I said the Tila look, and I hope Battle Cat isn't. There's two sides. There's the Battle Cat when He-Man changes, and then there's when he's just this scary little tiger. So I hope they just
Cringer?
don't make Ginger. So I hope
No,
they
Cringer.
Ginger. You're
Yeah.
right. I couldn't think of it. Thanks, Final. So I hope they
It's
showed
okay.
both. They hope they showed both sides because the CGI tiger doesn't look bad, but I hope they remembered that there's Cringer and then there's Battle Cat. So I hope it's not Battle Cat all the time. If he only changes.
If they go with Battle Cat all the time, I'm not gonna mind it. It's essential that he becomes Cringer, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
Well, there's also the other question of in this movie, will they allow Cringer to speak?
That too. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about too.
Because in the original series, like he spoke, whereas
Yeah.
in the remake from 2003, feel like they didn't make him speak. But in the 3D animated series, like they
man,
actually allowed him to speak again after such a long time.
I wish they had more of Cringer in there. It was funny because he was a giant house cat.
Mm-hmm. It was also declawed.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
It's a crying shame that the 2003 remake didn't continue on for more seasons because it's like they had plans of not only introducing Hordak but also She-Ra.
They even had snake monsters.
Well, yeah, King Hiss was wow. King Hiss was my favorite. Jesus Christ, that was something.
I really like the snake monsters.
Oh, me too. And that remains. Oh, with the 2003 He-Man series, that was an example of a remake of a beloved series done right.
Man, you know what I loved about King Hiss? He almost put the heroes to the wall. Up until his downfall, though, that's where they all went down.
Yep.
Showing that big weakness. He pretty much has Sauron's influence, which was also a crutch, or rather a detriment. Okay, there's the Reds, but what red shots?
And they were portrayed as formidable threats. There was like two He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Right.
That's what I mean. That's what made him so memorable. Was not saying that, not to downplay Skeletor. Skeletor was great whenever he was on screen, but King Hiss was just that one character where he was that one character where they were shaking things up a bit to really challenge the heroes. On the subject of Teela's skin suit body armor, I will throw in a bit of a caveat of her suit design. I do appreciate the fact that they are allowing her to have curves in her suit.
I'm surprised they allowed her to have a skin suit. They usually were trying to go for the realistic armor look.
Yeah, it's the usual.
Well, air quotes on realistic.
It's the generic Gamora leather type skin outfit that they all want their females to have, and it's becoming a tired design idea, and I wish it would go away already. Bring back the skin suits, bring back the boob armors, please.
In other words, bring back variety, right? Like in bodysuits and armors.
Not everything has to fit your fucking preferences. Like y'all always want to throw away our fucking preferences.
Yeah, it goes in cycles.
Have your preferences and we'll have ours. Leave us the fuck alone on that shit.
It's more fun having both sides exist in the same universe, and then they argue over it like nerds over quantum mechanics. No, the bikini armor is for better mobility. No, you need more protection near your sternum.
Oh, even Shadowversity, like he and his crew, they actually bring up like the historical context, like of like the boob armor and otherwise, and how they're actually, they're actually like not only like versatile, but it actually allows like the women like to have more movement, like than regular armor.
And believe it or not, she is a redhead. I'm also happy about that. She's a redhead.
You
I
mean they
agree.
kept her as a
Nice.
redhead?
Like in most shots, it don't look like she's a redhead, but if you see the screenshot, she is a redhead. And in particular, I think she's white. She could be a tan woman. I don't know.
Well, that's not. Well, from the trailer, it didn't look like like the studio pulled a race swap.
Can you, Ben? Can you not be fucking retarded?
Oh my goodness. I was. Well, I'm
Bing
glad.
is, Bing is being retarded of late. Ever since they updated, this new update is kind of screwing me up.
Oh yeah, they did do a
Really?
really big update. Yeah.
I can't even pop images in new tabs anymore like they used to. Now they want me to blow it up. To which I say, hell to the no. It's like you need to change. You need to go back to your format. I'm trying to find a picture of the new He-Man characters. Excuse me, the new He-Man movie.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm glad they're giving her curves so she can be more feminine,
Yeah,
even though I don't like her new suit.
That's another thing I
And
like. She shows her arms too. She's allowed to have arms.
So we are getting the slow progression back to actually showing some hot stuff.
it's like they yeah, I guess they're slowly trying to get back to common sense. I was just about to ask you fellas, don't you want to see beautiful women again? Even beautiful
Hell
women want to be good.
Yeah.
Of
Oh
course.
Lord, she even got she got blue eyes. Oh Lord.
Wait, so they literally found an actress who looked like the cartoon character for a live action instead of doing the reverse, which was role cast whoever they could throw into it and try to make the voice actor look like the cartoon.
Mm.
Hmm.
She's got her. I'm gonna find another picture with her in full, but I know you don't like it that much, Leia, but it does look like it matches her outfit in the cartoon, which is another thing I like is that the fact that they're not doing an alternative per se. They're keeping it in spirit of the design still.
That's good.
Let me get the first image up. We still got time.
You go ahead, right ahead.
But it's a wow, I'm stuttering. It's form fitting. Let me find it. Oh, why you gotta be a butt today, my computer? Time is not being this time. It's my computer. I think I need to switch over to Google Chrome because Firefox is it's old. It's getting old, yeah.
Yes, it is. I don't have Firefox anymore.
Either that or it's updating again. Usually if it runs this slow despite everything else, it usually means it's updating. It needs a restart. Without me knowing.
At least it didn't do an update midstream.
Now you say you're also having a problem with the fact that there's it's a reverse fish out of water.
Yeah, the red flags. I didn't like anything on Earth. The opening scene and the he they them and the cubicle and the office and the
I'm looking
girl
at
black
the
woman girl
point out thing.
boss, and then he's
I'm looking.
trying to.
Mm,
It's a joke. It's
I'm looking at.
well, it's a joke. They're poking fun. No, they're poking fun at the whole thing.
At the
You're
convention.
right. You're right. That's why I said I didn't like it, but I'm willing to look past that.
I
And
like they're poking fun at it, actually.
Much like what Cobra Kai did.
you guys are not wrong.
Because it actually looks a lot stupider when you try to play the girl boss straight. Because it's kind of like if you tried to do the movie Devil Wear Prada, but you had a comedian try to be the lead instead of a good actress. Which I know sounds really wrong out loud, but that is kind of what happens when they do the girl boss thing seriously.
You have a point there.
Because it's like, let her be a klutz, let her be a little bit stupid.
I just like the fact that it's also playing on the fact that it's. I'm not saying it's poking fun. It's kind of referencing the first live action movie in a way. Yeah, we know that the original movie kind of focused more on Earth. This time around, we're actually going to Eternia, starting from Earth. So I like that.
Okay.
I look at that, I'm like, this is not really an indictment towards the original movie, but it's obviously a nice little touch that they're going in reverse on this one. At least they're not taking no human outsider this time around.
I'll give you that. I give you that. I won't argue that point. That's a very good point. And I hope in the movie that it does work. I'm not going to be all meany picky. I hope in the movie that part of the film does work.
We need to have something. We need to have something work for once.
I'm always hoping something works. Yes, I agree with you.
It's like we fans are far too gone into hate mode for too long. We need something to heal us.
And I'm all for that. I don't disagree with you one bit. I'm all that. But I guess for me, I don't know, maybe because I'm mature, I'm a little bit more picky. I'm not going to keep wasting my time and money going in there hoping and then coming out either disappointed or upset. So I'm more selective than I was with some of my movies. I agree with you. I absolutely want the more hope. But I got to be a little bit more picky about it first before I rush in head first into it. And I'm not going to come out there and say I love it and when I know deep down inside it really wasn't that good. Now that's just me. Everybody else does not have to be like me. Like I said, I may be being a little mature. I'm a little bit more picky perhaps, but I'm also willing to see if it's not too bad to melt a little bit. So it's just a matter of how the project is written, how the project is acted, and the honesty and the deeper context of it. So I do want this He-Man movie to be good. I really do. So that's why I before it opens, I'm just listening to other opinions to see where I stand with that. But other than that, other than my other red flags, I didn't think the trailer was that bad, to be honest. But I do have to admit the red flags.
That hype though.
The
second trailer might ruin that hype.
Have they put one out yet?
Not yet, but I just getting this strange feeling that the second one might ruin the hype.
It might. How would you feel then if it's ruined by the hype? Well, yeah, we'll have to see.
I'll still see it, but doesn't mean I'm going to say positive things about the trailer.
Right.
It's like that. Ooh, oh, son of a bitch.
Well, the second.
And that's the way.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say that's just the way I am. If I don't feel it in my heart, I'm honestly not going to say it, even if it's not a popular opinion.
Well, I did get to see the second trailer for the Galaxy Mario movie.
I'm not watching that.
Really?
No, I don't. I'm not feeling this whole. We're getting to see Rosalina this early when we had more games to really cover before that. It's too. I hate when they do shit like that where it feels like it's too soon to bring that up.
Oh, heck. The movie haven't introduced Princess Daisy.
I have.
Really, because they put Daisy's personality into Peach.
They can still
Well,
put
just
Princess Daisy.
yeah,
So then what differentiates her from Peach then?
For all we know, she could be more feistier than Peach.
yeah.
And Peach is not supposed to be feisty. Yes, she could hold her own, but Peach is supposed to be more demure.
Oh, she is.
Well,
She's just as feisty. She's just not as feisty as the movie portrayed. She's not supposed to be as feisty as the movie portrayed her to be. She's feisty.
yeah,
In
yeah, and
in
and
this
Daisy
series,
and Daisy is she's the tomboy in the world of Mario.
You haven't played Mario Strikers.
and in this series, Mario is new to the Mushroom Kingdom, and I think they're going with the Galaxy theme.
Well, the thing is,
I did particularly enjoy the fun little Nihilus star in a cage.
I didn't like that thing.
Oh, I know. That thing was just so morbid. It was hilarious.
They went overboard with that thing.
Yeah, they kind of did.
So I didn't even need. In fact, that thing just didn't need to be at all.
The little star overstayed his welcome.
No, the
True.
thing is, Final, you can have two ladies like that in the same movie. It worked so many times if you watch 90s cartoons.
At other times, yeah, why you have like two girls that represent like the girly girl and tomboy archetypes respectively. However, there are other variants like all those archetypes. Whereas the girly girl, but she has streaks of a tomboy, and on the other side you have the tomboy with girly streaks as well.
So is
I'm
this a
just one
screenshot from the
example right
movie, from the trailer?
Yep, I'll name you one example right now. Starfire and Raven, they were both feisty in their own way.
Yes, and this is where personality comes in. Where Starfire is
Well,
more
you
extroverted,
are
Raven's an
not
introvert.
Exactly entertaining what kind of personality you could actually give to Daisy should you add her in. You're under the opinion of don't add her in at all because she's just another you in your mind you think it's going to be another Peach, which has always been the case anyways since the early days of Mario when we already had that confusion cleared up in the middle of the 2000s.
I'm surprised like in the first
Are known
in the first Mario.
fix that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that in the new movie, well, like they didn't like introduce like Mario's girlfriend in the film.
The thing is that she can just be as more feistier than Peach in the movies. In fact, we can make her into with the attitude of a Latina. Since they want to make her into a brown woman on Twitter.
Oh man, why is it always it's those artists?
Honestly, I think it's I don't really look at that art much. It's not really that interesting. It's more interesting to just have Daisy be Daisy, and when you're
Exactly.
basically trying to reskin a character, it literally just becomes a
Not
new
to be
character.
combative, but just relax on that final. That's all I'm saying. Relax on that.
Like
Relax.
More-
Relax on that.
Yes.
even William Silver is posting a suggestion that they could make Daisy in the movie more bombastic.
She is bombastic already.
There's a way.
Let's not forget, Peach has a sense of responsibility. Daisy has a sense of fun.
In fact,
Mhm.
she's a party girl. For all we know. In fact, I would. Fuck it, I'll do it my damn self. I'll make her the party girl just to contrast Peach.
On top of her tomboy personality.
Hmm. She's the one that she rides in on a motorcycle, and not just a motorcycle, a freaking chopper.
Which sounds like an action as like Daisy would do in the games.
And that's where we can actually kind of drop Peach's personality from the first movie into a brand new personality, because all this it actually will actually give another we can actually give it a what's the word? Why am I illiterate?
I try to say layer.
No. Context. We can actually finally get some context as to why she was acting the way she was acting, to the displeasure of fans in the first movie. She was imitating Daisy.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, and that can work.
Interesting.
Like, say for instance,
Also-
if the trailer, hang on, Humble, don't read that yet. And say for
Okay.
instance, if I had a trailer ready, right, and they meet Daisy, they don't meet Daisy yet, but like they reunite with Peach, and then they hear a chopper distance, and you hear Peach going, "Oh no," and Mario's like, "What? My cousin is on the way. Who is she? Her." And in comes Daisy. And that's where Peach's whole personality just shifts, and Daisy just takes over the new personality.
Even then, I'm not buying
and-
it.
It can work.
You to buy it. I just want to improve on it. It'll be a
Well,
major.
for a while, I was able to make Alexa sound like the Mario Kart video game for a while. That was fun.
But let's
Oh, all right.
and get into this the screenshot so that I can show the layup. So yeah, again, it's the Gamora fashion, but it's still Tila's suit design. There's still the golden accents that there's still the golden design to her suit, and she's allowed blue armor, and she's allowed a little bit of a cleavage. So
It just
even though I don't like that,
mentioned earlier. I mean, it's mentioned earlier, like in the previous streams. Streams like the West is gradually healing. Like
Why does
from
Adam look like Jeff from the Danger Bros?
He does, doesn't he? I think it's
yeah, I
a
can
shirt.
see that.
because they just plucked them from work, apparently, from what the
It would make sense. Sounds like in that context. But what I was saying earlier, like I was mentioned earlier, like in previous episodes, like of the Real Millennials as well as the chill streams, but like the West is going back to like how it was. Well, like before it got taken over by the SJ hobos. It's a slow. The healing is slow. So like, but things are getting better.
Better to be slow instead of trying to be abrupt.
Exactly.
I do like its human form too, and I love the Sword of Eternia.
Same.
Yes, I like those.
I
I
love
like
that the tiger is actually built like Cringer.
I just love the way how the sword almost have this crystalline look to it, despite it being metal. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that look to it. It's like, oh Lord, that thing looks like it's made out of crystal, but it's still metal. Trying to find a picture for his He-Man look, and I'm feeling that He-Man look too. It's more gladiatorial and not
Mhm.
barbarian.
Yes, I don't have a problem with the He-Man look. I liked that when I first saw it in the trailer. When I first saw it, I did like that.
Absolutely love Man at Arms. His look.
They
Mhm.
no look. Oh, they. Well, you can tell that the costume team, like they not only did the homework, but they exceeded their little expectations and bringing those suits from the cartoons to film to life.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Hair.
that's kind of hot. I kind of like that.
I want
Getting back to some get some masculinity back in here, for
I
God's
want to have
sake.
his babies.
Hmm?
I just want to have his babies. I want to make be a little puppy He-Man.
That is the statement that I want to start. Yes, I want to look at him.
Yeah,
I want to do.
she want to marshmallow his she want to s'more his marshmallow. Yeah, I could be.
Mm.
I'm on that same camp too. Add some caramel to it.
Oh yeah,
Like, my word, this man, wow.
when I saw that.
director kind of knows what he's doing here. He's speaking my language.
Yeah, speaking my language too. That's when I saw that. I said, God, yes, that's what I want to see from my men.
She was about to say the D part. She was about ready to say the D part. She was about to ready to drop the D. Check yourself.
I'm not even going to
Excuse me, my she about to say, God damn.
You gonna make me say it if you don't watch yourself. But at home,
I do it for you, but that was what she was about to say. Everybody, that was what she was about to
I
say.
nearly screamed because I said, yes, this is the masculinity I've been dying for. Because I said, now that is sexy. The whole image, the sword in his hand, ready to do some battle and defending. That is what I want to see back on screen with my men. So I said, yes. I saw that. I said, okay, I like that. That I do like. I don't think anybody else.
I have power in that lightning strike. Ooh wee. I think the movie actually really says, look, we sorry. We are very. It's like I'll tell them all this. Like give us 3 more of this, and I'll say all is forgiven.
Yeah, I'll be the same way. That's what I was afraid about. I said, please don't make him into a Timothy Chalamet clone. Please give me muscles.
I'm gonna say this too. I'm handing this back to you. What is that? Your balls. I know I had them for 5 years now. It was high time for me to give this back to y'all. I definitely love how Skeletor looks. Jesus.
Yeah, I have to admit, Skeletor looks great.
Like,
I wouldn't have cast Jared Leto in the role, but he looks great in it. I'll say that.
Oh, that's who's playing him?
Yeah.
Yes, Jared Leto, and I don't know why he was cast. You think so? Okay.
He's in the role that he's meant to be, a fucking villain at this point. Because apparently everybody hate him. So we ain't gonna feel bad if He-Man hands him his ass.
Yes. No.
Yeah, because I'm very sure he could totally play off a villain role after Joker.
You have not seen this man play a villain properly in a long time.
No, it seems he hasn't had the best of luck because he's had a string of box office failures. This guy just can't get it together. So I don't know if the audience just doesn't like him, or like you said, he just hasn't played a perfect villain.
His agent is not giving him like good roles.
Well, the thing is, he was a minion in the panic room. That's how he got his villain start. He do know how to wear cornrows, right? I'll give him that.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not just his agent's fault. I'm also putting the blame on him because of his, let's put it lightly, questionable behavior.
I'm just saying. That's
Yes,
why
fine. I agree with you.
I won't feel bad when he gets his ass handed to him in this movie.
Yes.
It'll be cathartic to watch.
And I hope it's some great sword fighting too. I really want to see some great sword fighting.
I need to reteach you how to live, Final. Jesus. Come on now, man. You gotta live in the moment. Like think of it as this. You get to see his face get punched in. And that's gonna feel good to watch. Yes, it's fake, but still. You can just imagine it being real. Don't be such a downer, man. Smile and say, yes, punch him. Punch him some more. Come on, hit him harder than that.
So apparently it's wrong that I would have judgment.
Nah, you're entitled to your opinion.
I'm saying that. I'm saying look on the bright side. At least you get to see the motherfucker get his ass beat.
Yeah,
Not
for
wrong.
people who don't even respect the material, it makes it stupid.
But you get to see his ass get beat.
At least he gave Skeletor a face. I mean, his usual skull face.
And that's another bright side. You don't get to see his punchable face either. Because he does have a punchable face. Don't get it twisted. I'm not knocking you for having judgment. I'm just saying I'm with you, but I'm also on the side of at least I get to see the motherfucker get his face punched in, and I also don't have to look at his punchable face while it happens. I think I needed that.
Okay, I guess you did. So, like I said, the best parts of the movie is all the Eternia scenes, but we'll see as it goes. I do. I like everything about Eternia. All of that looks wonderful. I do agree that I did like. So that is what has me excited.
I'm just saying, just entertain me.
Yes, please. I want to be entertained. I want to have fun at the movies again.
Just be entertaining. Period. In the story. That's all she wrote. So I don't need no existential talk, no big grandiose speeches about growing up and what makes to be a man, though that is required. Just give me He-Man, I guess doing what he can when he can, and muster up the confidence to say I have the power, and then once he does it, I don't care. Dare I say, I don't care how long the fight is going to be.
And once he does that, someone will either be wet or something else.
I'm just saying, short or long, give me something. I'm really getting so sick and tired of youngins always complaining about how long a fight goes. Like, motherfucker, have y'all ever been to a fucking fight? A real fight? That shit don't really last a fucking hour. Or even 30 minutes.
The more skilled fighters, the only reason they last a few more minutes than others is because they are basically two kaiju sussing each other out, and the lower skill level you go down, those are lightning rounds.
Shit, I don't even say this. Like, have y'all ever even witnessed a fucking fight?
Yes.
I'm not asking you, Humble.
Okay.
I'm asking these no-name youngins that always, I wish it was a lot longer. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get into a real fight and tell me that same bullshit. I'm gonna channel Rose's advice. Get punched in the face.
And Doc, thinking critical, like he even like brought that up, like in the comic aficionados.
As someone who has almost taken a knife into the eyeball, I do suggest wearing gear.
Oh, well, you live dangerous too much.
I do karate. It's in a controlled environment.
He's got you there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What you just said leaves much to desire.
As
You've
practicing
been with her for
entombment-
more than a year and you don't believe her?
Oh, I'm just calling it sus that the fact that she says it's in a controlled environment when she just recently, just now, said that she almost lost an eye.
And you've been with her for more than a year.
You're taking my word too literal here. I'm saying she almost lost an eye in a controlled environment. That does
It
not.
wasn't that hard a hit. It was one of those blink and you miss it, and I checked the mirror to see if anything was hurt. Turned out it was fine for the most
Also
part.
taking my joke literal.
Yeah,
Final.
worst blow I got was when you have one of those shields that's supposed to hold it up, and I ended up getting conked in the face.
Ooh.
You're supposed to bend your head just right away from the shield, so that you don't end up getting yourself punched in like a set of dominoes.
Oh, believe me, I'm well aware accidents does happen in a dojo and or training area. Because I almost got clipped in the chin one time sparring with my homeboy in kickboxing.
Oh
Really?
my!
Mm-hmm. And I would have, and had it really connected, because it only skipped my chin. But had it connected, I probably would have got knocked out.
Oh my!
One motherfucker was heat of the moment when he did that shit. Still, let alone aware that I'm still a fucking novice. I don't even know how to box yet. But as we're doing it, this motherfucker just went roundhouse on my ass, and I freaking swayed back enough, and I felt that motherfucker just straight skip my chin. I was like, homie, calm the fuck down.
Did you
I'm
end
still-
up feeling a little bit of that excited tension before the sparring or during it?
Actually, I kind of felt a little bit relaxed, too
Ah.
relaxed, and it was one of those moments where I was far too relaxed in the sparring until he did that, and that's when my nerves woke up.
Nothing like a seatbelt check from the adrenaline.
It's like he noticed that. I guess he noticed how relaxed I was, too relaxed. He just straight up just went, "Oh, I'm gonna wake you up." I was like, "Hey man, you almost clipped my chin." It's like, homie, you bro, you can't be hitting me with the advanced stuff just yet. I'm still a novice. Come on now. I think he had some sort of minor vendetta towards me because of how obnoxious I can be sometimes. He was a cool dude though. A foreigner dude bro type. Yep. So like I said, I know what it's like to be punched in the face. I've been in fights, and I know what it's like to be in a controlled environment in spite of the accidents. So yeah. Anybody want to describe me? Fuck you. I can't say I finished my training, but still, like I said, I know what it feels like to be in pain.
Well, you still got time to finish your training.
Yeah, I can visit the around the corner boxing gym to learn boxing. Shoot, I even know what it feels like to hit a real heavy bag this time and not a toy heavy bag. Them things are not to be messed with.
I believe it.
Humble knows.
And no, I know actually in the past actually practiced boxing. Although like, as a kid actually I wanted to be like Bruce Lee and practice multiple martial arts.
You know what, Fun? That's what you probably need to do to get that aggression out of you. You need to go to a boxing gym, preferably an Italian boxing gym. Yeah, come on, hit that bag, boy, hit that bag. Yeah, come on, hit that bag. I'm hazing you. Just
Every person every person need-
and we lost Dom again. Jesus.
He'll be back hopefully.
Yeah, Bing is fucking up right now.
I was saying earlier, every person needs to be at hazing.
Well, like I said, he's never been around the boys in a lifetime, so we're pretty much the closest thing we can get with him. He hasn't been around men. He's just been around Twinkie boys that annoy him. He's been silent for a while. Are you okay?
Is he okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
So I hope I didn't lean into you too hard now. I know there's a limit. I have to have a limit now.
Well, that's what I'm here for, to pull you back and say, okay. Final's a good
Everyone
guy.
is taking
He's a
turns
good
with the
guy.
squirt bottle.
He's a good guy. When I see good
But-
guys like Final, I don't want them pushed too hard to the edge because they're rare. So, look.
Yeah, we gotta keep it so innocent. He been swearing too damn much. He owe me back payment on our money.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I come to collect. Not kidding.
Oh, good. See, that's why I have to be in there to keep the no, Final. Don't you be too. You must stay true to who you are.
You guys gotta forgive me because most of this stuff comes from hanging around my friend of old back in college. he would rib on me like that. Not saying I'm putting it out, guys. I'm just it's some things that was around people that rubbed off on me.
Hey, man! And from that verbal beat down like you thrown at me, like I recognize that immediately because I have friends like that, and I still hang out with them, because I know they don't mean that.
I don't think I should be explaining myself, but I feel the need to.
Context matters.
So I've been around people that rib on people a lot, especially my friend who I lost contact with, sadly. I hope he's doing okay. He's the one that both he and I saw Dread together.
All right.
For the first time watch, for free no less, because he worked at a movie theater. See, I had questions like that. Why am I taking up this conversation? Somebody speak before we start heading out.
Well, Wolf, you didn't answer my previous question on where your thoughts shift up, giving Sony the finger.
Oh, Sony deserved that.
Yeah,
Yes, they did.
Like bar
They
none.
really.
Sony deserves that. Sony be in some dubious business practices all the damn time.
Sony?
yeah, the same people that made PlayStation.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you was-
that same Sony that also makes a whole lot of sound system products too. before they became a gaming industry
You,
juggernaut.
you mean a gaming publisher?
That too. Because before Sony used to sell stereos and CD players.
And let's not forget the Sony Walkman.
Yeah.
Sound system, man. There, you happy?
My goodness.
Well, back then, like Sony wasn't top, and did gain people's good graces like when they made that transition to gaming. But as
And then, man. And then
As
they made
the-
Walkman.
as
Then-
some
Oh
And then
my
there's
gosh.
that's gonna be yep. I found a new background. Yeah, congratulate me. Hello, hallelujah.
Oh,
Background.
like that one.
Hell yeah. I didn't see his abs, but you know.
It'll work. It'll work. Like I said, this is what needs to come back to the cinema. This is what I want to see. Strong, masculine male and ready to protect and defend and whip some butt. This is what that was part of the trailer that got me excited. I'm like, okay, yes, I want to see this.
well, we're not only seeing the return of masculinity and femininity, like not just in entertainment, but as well as in our culture, but also like genuine comedy where there's no whole bars. It's reminding people that much like with horror and other genres, it's equal opportunity to go after anything and anything and everything and everyone, as shown in the new trailer for Scary Movie.
I was just about to bring that up. It's gotten.
I'm not. No.
You're not feeling it, Wolf.
Pass. It just looks so ugly.
Interesting.
What does?
Scary Movie 6, even though they had multiple movies up until that point.
Well, they title like the sixth movie as such. It's like the poke fun like at the trend that was occurring at the time. So like, with all these legacy sequels and revivals, instead of numbering them, they just named it Halloween 2018 and the like.
The thing I like about that trailer was the fact that they had every known horror character in one train.
Yeah.
That's the only shot that I like.
Yeah, like
And I saw only just those few seconds and just cut the trailer from there. It's like I'm not supposed to be looking at no other bullshit after that. Sorry, but
no, I had the same reaction you did. I like that part. The part that Anna Faris, I've never found her funny. A lot of people find her funny, but
found her
personally,
funny. I just don't want to see her old ass in the same role again.
Right, and the political jokes like, well, the Republican, I'm not white. Oh, I'm sick of all that garbage. That took me right out. Yeah, that took me right out of it. The way that the spoof of, like you said, the train with all the horror characters, I did like. That got my interest. I said, okay, Wayans are getting back to what they're known for. What I didn't like was when they threw in the political jargon about, I'm a Republican now, so I don't know if I should hug white people. I'm like, oh, please, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. The only way this movie is going to hit, because everybody's getting excited about it, I said, wait, everybody slow your roll, because I do feel what Wolf is saying. First of all, the first thing I thought was, do we really need this? And the only way it'll hit is I really just want the spoof of the horror genre. Now, when I get into all the political junk, it takes me out of the movie. But if they can spoof the horror like they did with the Hood movies, and then when they did the Scream film, they may get a good laugh from me. But if it doesn't hit like people think it does, I can kind of see where Wolf is coming from. Because Wolf did that, the opening with the train, I did like that. I got the sinner's joke in there too. So they it's gotta stick to what it's supposed to do. But if it deviates from that, I'm like, okay, guys, I think you're losing your touch here.
I I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. Well,
Okay.
even though I understand what you're saying like about that conversation like, between Cindy and her friend like in their reunion. You know, it's a look. And the trailer says like there are no safe spaces, and like it's gonna go after like everyone while still being an affectionate parody of the horror genre. Uh, exactly, nobody is safe. So I'm like feeling like a similar joke that will be thrown at Democrats.
You're a little bit
But that's not gonna be the whole point of the movie.
yeah.
Right. Well, they're saying this. It's advertised as they're going after everybody in their parody. So, if it does that, I will find it funny because that's what you come to a Wayans Brothers parody movies for. Like they did.
They're
with the
gonna
Hood.
put in a skittled-haired lip.
Well,
Yes,
no, the thing is,
yes, and poke fun of that character.
here's where I disagree.
Okay, go ahead, Will.
Their jokes are not going to be as funny as they try to make them out to be. They're over advertising that.
Interesting.
But William, I made two good points. Like you, I was surprised like that. All the characters like are being brought back for six. Also, he also had pointed out maybe they're spoofing the political stuff because the political topics has completely infected everything, including the horror genre, and he's not off with that one.
I believe that comedians are taking a stand at this point on this kind of topic, considering that they've been going through some rough times with political leaning people attacking.
But not just that, but censorship and political correctness, which they warned people through comedy, and they ended up being proven right.
It's just not going to be funny as for me. But if it's funny for Yao, that's fine. I just don't think it's going to be funny for me.
I just heard a lot of the jokes already because the conservative comedians, quite a few of them have actually made bank making fun of the political left. And they didn't even have to go and observe them in the wild. The wild came to them.
Well, the thing is, I don't think they're going to be as daring as they advertise it. Not like with Leonardo, what's her name?
Joni?
Yeah, Leonardo Joni, or who's another one?
Quindale?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another good comedian that's good like Dale and Joni. His name is Troy Bond, and actually I discovered him through YouTube.
Well, a lot of the greatest comedians so far are on YouTube now.
And plus, much like the predecessors, like they go after everyone because like they're not gonna stand with political correctness.
So I'm gonna take them at their word. I'm just not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna laugh at it. And it's not me trying to be a hard ass or a stiffer. You know. I just know at this point what my body has conditioned itself to like that's funny now. You did.
Yeah, I understand. You make a good point. I'm not totally sold. Like I said, that part of the trade was funny, but I would have to see the parodies that they do, and does their parody style still hold up? That's the question. But you're not the only one. Some people were not like, yeah, what was so special? It's typical Wayans Brothers parody. So, there's a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people did respond the way you did. I heard a lot of people that said this is typical Wayans Brother parody. What are they doing that's so different? I think the other side is hoping that they would really go after the woke. That's what they're thinking this film is going to be.
I don't need them to do that. I just need them to be fun.
Yeah, I'm that way too. I just need them to be funny. That's what I need them to try to get us a laugh with.
If they can,
really,
if they
that's
can
what
make
everyone wants.
everyone laugh at all the jokes, I think that would be a good start.
I agree.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
I'm just saying, it's like, just because you're laughing at the woke or anything like that, that's not really a good selling point to get me in the seat to watch your stuff. It's like we already know that their strength is waning, so we gotta make new content that just don't have to coast on that anymore at some point. Not unless if they bring the trouble to us.
Oh, if they do, I think the comedians will have a field day.
Comedians, old, new, across the generations and political aisle, they'll have plenty of material to use. Use like for their next material.
And do not fret, everybody, because even though we got this other bullshit called "Is God Is," Jesus Christ, that illiteracy is getting on my damn nerves too.
Yes, what?
Is God Is.
Yeah,
Yes,
trust me, Marty.
God is.
Trust me, Marty. That was my reaction too, and I rolled at that stupidity.
Have you heard about that one, Leia?
What is it called again?
Is God Is.
Yes, God is.
What is that?
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
With a title like that, what is that?
Yeah. What
It
is it?
sounds like space alien perfume commercial.
Sounds like somebody's vagina candle.
It sounds like somebody that did not finish elementary school.
Is God Is.
Right.
Jesus. I'm surprised when finally you didn't even react to that.
Like, what does that even mean? Where did that come from?
It's black folks' speech.
Yeah, it sounds like they didn't finish high school or elementary school at that, for that matter. They're
I
still stuck
repeat
in.
that because I'm just like wrapping my mind on like, wow, that's some shit I used to hear back in the days in the 90s. And I would say that just to mock it. Or at least
Yeah.
I like to mock it.
Well, that mark rate did continue on in the 2000s.
So I'm ruminating on what color to use right now. That's why I'm pausing. I'm trying to figure out what is the lightest and what dark would contrast with it. I'm back to coloring my drawing now. You might see it today. Well, not today. Might see it the day after tomorrow. Hopefully. Start wrapping it up now. It's about to.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's all I have for now. And it is getting late on my end, guys. I've got work in the morning. So.
Just to give you a quick what is God Is, it's another fucking bullshit lesbian Lifetime movie, overproduced.
Oh,
jeez.
Another one?
Reality show.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's not a reality show. Final Lifetime movie, overproduced.
Oh.
As in, it's on the big screen, but it should have been on the Lifetime movie channel.
Final's not wrong. Those Lifetime movies do sound a lot like reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be one thing if it was reality TV, but no, this one is. It comes with the territory of what you would expect out of movies like this. It's a women's story of women's problems centered mostly because of men.
That's every Lifetime movie these days.
I don't really like
Oh, that's
those
every
movies,
Lifetime movie.
actually.
Oh.
Oh, that's not misandrist at all.
That's not only just the misandrist part. Let me do you one better. Bitch, you sound like you're complaining because you suck.
No, it's not even that. It's just that's the plot of every Lifetime movie. Women's
Yes.
problems centered around men.
Men are the
So
problem.
yes, exactly. You're complaining because you suck.
Everything
Great.
wrong in
They,
your
they
life
are
is the man's fault.
literally living the joke of, oh, every problem is a men's problem because it has the word men in it. And it's
Correct.
like, lady, you are on your menstruation. Please eat a dark chocolate bar, get some cinnamon, get some sanity.
What kills me about is the fact they don't push a lesbian romance in them either, which is funny because for all the movies that hate on men, I'm surprised that there's not a lesbian movies flooding that network channel. In my experience of watching some of these stupid ass movies, not because I had a choice. Well, rather, I did have a choice. Sometimes I was curious. And then I started noticing the cracks. And don't even get me started on that fucking Aaliyah movie that they made.
Oh, that was awful. Oh my God, Lifetime is full of some stupid crap. Oh, it's so
Actually,
Leah deserved better.
On their biography bullshit.
Yeah.
True. We gonna talk about that one day, based on a true story bullshit.
Yes.
Because I got a bone to pick with Hidden Figures. I have not watched it.
Oh, trust me, my friend. You're not the only one who took issue with that movie. Everybody ranked it through the crows across the demographics, generations, and political leanings.
About had a problem with it.
Yes. You're not the only one, so I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, I have a bone to pick with that movie, and I want to talk about that one day. I have not watched the movie, mind you, but I did watch a YouTube video that pointed out the discrepancies in the history.
Yes.
Which is
Oh,
I'm
yes.
surprised. One thing I was surprised. I'm surprised Nick Hodges has decided to talk about Napoleon, and I am very curious as to what he had to say about that movie.
Oh, he had a lot to say.
I'm
Believe me.
sure.
Believe me, because I've seen the whole thing.
Oh, so he wasn't biased on this one. Cool. So he still tore Ridley Scott a new one.
Yep. And he will do the same for Gladiator 2 sometime.
Yes, because that was a cluster mess. Oh, that was a mess. Also, it's going to be interesting. We'll hold this for next weekend because next weekend is the Oscars. So I'm curious to see how soon. I'm not watching it because they're boring as the devil. But I'm just going to be interesting to see. I don't watch the Oscars anymore. They are just a mess. They're not about movies anymore. I don't enjoy them anymore. I'm fed up with them. But interesting to see how Sinners is going to do, and then we can give our little commentary on it. They're putting Sinners as the front runner. I don't think it's front runner, but they're putting it as the front runner.
It's one thing I forgot to bring up on Sinners that I had to watch a few clips that I picked up on.
They are putting
I'm gonna put myself out there on stream. I do like to eat a little pussy here and there too, but damn, man, three times in a row in the same fucking movie. You have a bro. Keep that in the closet. I understand you like to lick your wife's pussy and everything, but damn, you don't need to put it all over in that damn movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. That answers some questions.
Leia knows she watched it. Count on hand how many times pussy eating was mentioned in that movie.
Quite more than we needed to.
For real.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't say meow.
Until watching clips again, I was like, oh Lord. Like you really is trying to copy Tarantino.
Yeah.
Don't watch the Oscars. Go watch Red Bull Sports instead. Yes, Red Bull Sports is amazing.
Yes, whoever said that, I agree with them. I'm not watching anything.
And yes, I would. I just put myself out there like that, just to make a point.
You've made a good point. I don't disagree with you. I have. That's one of the turnoffs I had.
I'm not saying that I'm not dropping my personal life like that, but hey, back in the days, I was a little I was a snake, okay, between the thighs. Talk about that like that. But damn, Ryan. Wow.
I said the same thing.
I was like, "Ooh, man, like, we a little deviant there." I think you really proved your point that everybody's a sinner in that damn movie. Okay. So, like, thank everybody for being here. Those two of you now, and those not just some motherfuckers that like to eat pussy
Oh my God.
pop in and out of the cooch. Tune in. I guess Sunday for our actual episode of the Real Millennials, where we talk about animation and visual storytelling. God, Don, you need to work on your damn titles. Sorry, Mapacelli. But yeah, we'll talk about that on Sunday. Hopefully, we'll have some more members to talk about that, share some thoughts.
Share their favorite artists.
Exactly.
Oh, and new 2D Gorillas music video.
Hey.
I need to watch that so we can talk about that too, for reals. 3 weeks from now, we're gonna talk about 2 weeks from now, we're gonna talk about Voltron. Hope you can now rejoice, Leia. You get to visit the cartoon and get your notes together, so we can probably talk about something that you actually like.
It's okay.
You sound about as excited as a fish out of water.
No, I'm looking forward to it, but I just want to make Wolf know that he can still.
She's that wallflower that's looking side to side after I'm pointing my finger at her.
I'll be ready for it.
I'm just saying we haven't been really up on our game trying to get her in a topic where she can, vocalize a bit more. And I'm sorry for that, Leia.
You don't have to apologize. This is your show, so you do whatever topic that you want. You don't have to make amends for me. I'm not offended by that.
But like I said, I do like to try to fulfill some I wouldn't say obligations, just fulfill some of y'all needs. Especially you, Final. I know there's some things you want to talk about too. That you've been dying to talk about. Is you even allowed? Do you have a post?
What?
I guess you guys are waiting for me to finish talking.
I thought you were asking him a question.
I'm just saying, I'm sure he has something that he wants to talk about too. I hope to make a stream about. And Humble. I know Humble has suggested some things too that I need to get off my ass on. Let's not be this whole Dom's Ideas show all the
Hey,
time.
at least I did not suggest an animation series that has over 100 episodes.
Or she suggested an animated series that talks about cooch.
Surprisingly, hadn't been reading into those too much.
No, that was a dumb, dirty joke that I just dropped. It's supposed to be the coochie joke.
Well, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of clam bakes.
See, excellent recovery. So, with that in line, the humblest of writers, Humble Marty.
Hello, I'm Humble Marty, and I write things when my eyes aren't trying to fall asleep on me.
The lovely Leia Valor plus size.
Hello, everyone. This is Leia Plus Size, your Levy Lady of Valor, and thank all of you who took time out to join us for our chill stream. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any topics that you would like for us to rant about, please leave it in the comments below for our next chill stream. I'm sure Wolf will really appreciate your thoughts. And you also like and share this stream with any of the fans out there that like to hear what you have to say. We know how we are. So with that, I wish everybody a good weekend and hope to see you guys on our next show.
The Hound of the South Atlantic Pal. Well, hopefully, if he's snoring.
he's muted. We're done.
Dom, your mic's not on.
You're muted.
Again. the Warrior of Light Final Fantasy Fan 12.
Well, that about does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, click like and subscribe and share with your family and friends, and make sure to ring that notification bell, that way you get notified of our latest videos. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Final Fantasy Fan 12 signing off, and remember, may the light forever shine upon us.
This has been your War Commander Wotan, reminding you guys you are the UN Spacey, and you have the power!